Tareka Coney. I am known as the business credit expert, and what I do is I help small businesses build their brands and build their company. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a graduate of Florida A&M University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in education. I have a master's degree in education from the University of Phoenix. I was once in you guys' position working a full-time job as a professor, one of the youngest African-American professors. But I know I needed more and wanted to do more, so I stepped out on entrepreneurship. I started my company to help other business owners like yourself to be able to fulfill their dreams and to get access to capital. Here are some #1 reasons why businesses fail. The lack of capital. They don't know where to go get the money at. Their business location. I know a lot of people say that they're all over and it may be a little bit different. Lack of proper planning out things for your business, having a website. A website is very important because it gives you credibility. It gives you for people to say, oh, well, hey, this may not be a scammer. They got a good looking website. So you want to keep those things in mind. Why did you start that business? Did you start it because social media told you to start it? Did you start it because somebody else, you saw what somebody else was doing and you was like, oh, I can do that too? Or did you start it and have your why? What was your real intentions for starting that business? And knowing that why is going to push you further along in your journey in building your business. Poor money management. You learn how to properly plan your business and making sure that you have the money for your business and what you're doing. A lot of people don't know that business credit exists at all, especially the minority community. But I define it as capital that can save your business from failing. As you see that we are in a pandemic currently right now. A lot of businesses couldn't stay afloat because of the pandemic. So what are you gonna do when you don't have access to anybody? Nobody is buying anything currently right now. You need to be able to have access to capital and have that capital being able to sit there in the event that something happens. You can say, hey, this extra $10,000, $20,000 will keep me afloat during this season. Capital is going to be the lifeline of your business and it's going to be able to help your business grow. So the purpose of business credit is to help maximize your financial options and minimize your dependence on your personal credit to finance your business. So that you just want to learn different ways for you to be able to maximize your business and be able to grow your business using on two separate things. What I want to go over is don't mix business with pleasure. Have you ever heard just pay your bills on time? That's all you need to do is just pay your bills on time and you're just going to have good credit. That's just not true. You just cannot pay your bills on time. Even if you pay your bills on time, you can only maximize that category of 192 points that you can get into that category. So paying your bills on time is just not all that you can do. You want to be able to maximize all the credit criteria on here. So your credit utilization is very important to you, not maxing out your credit cards, your credit age, not constantly opening up new accounts on your personal credit. Your credit types, having a mixture of credit types is going to be very important, and also credit increase. Not just going to apply for that 10% off because you're going to get 10% off on that sale, where you're going to get that credit increase when you know your credit's already bad, and then you're still trying to apply just to get 10% off because that is eventually is going to hurt you. We want to get into choosing your business name for your business. Business name for your business is very important if you're going to want to go sit at a lender's table. When you get to that table, if you want to be able to get big money, loans, lines of credit, That is very important to you because anytime you're taking out a loan or anything, it's a risk to the bank. You want to make sure that you are setting your company up from setting it up right from the beginning to the end. If you haven't started a business, the easiest way for you to do it where you don't have to pay all the additional fees like with LegalZoom, InkFile, simply go to your state Secretary of State. So whatever it is, you can type in Google, you can put Florida Secretary of State, Georgia Secretary of State, and you can easily go to that Secretary of State and file your LLC or your INC on that website, and it will save you a lot of money if you're on a budget. Knowing when your business starts is going to be a key thing, and actually having a commercial address. If you don't have a commercial address for your business, you can always use a virtual address. A virtual address is going to make you seem like a huge company, regardless if you work from home or not. It's very important to set your company up that way, because when that paperwork gets on that table, then they can say, oh, well, she got a business address, she got her name together, she got a corporate email address. You want to make sure that your email address is not at a Yahoo, a Google. You want to make sure info at Easy Peasy Party Planning, support at Easy Peasy Party Planning. It can be your name at Easy Peasy Party Planning. It can be any of those variations. People look at that when they're choosing people in their area. They look at all of that information to see how legit you are. That can separate you from the next person, all your business information. Credibility to your business. It helps your business. It makes you look good on Google. If anybody has their website up or Google My Business, you should making sure that you have a Google My Business. You should be making sure that in your city, in your location, that you can pop up on Google. Because when someone says they want to book you for something, the first place they're going to go and try to type you in Google and see what they can find on your business. Reviews are very, very important. You can have them go to Google, leave them a review. You may not even be the best in town, but if you got 3,000 comments and 3,000, reviews on there, that's gonna be like, whoa, like I really want to take my opportunity to go with this business. We're not operating small no more. We're gonna operate like we already big, like we already got it going on. Don't have them calling your cell phone at all unless you personally give them and they're a personal client of yours. Have them call that business number so that you can make sure if you have a business telephone number that you make sure that you're recording all those phone calls just in case they want to do a chargeback. So you want to make sure that you are protecting you and your brand and your company by having the contracts, by making sure that you have an 800 number and then you are recording those phone calls on there. Making sure that you have a DUNS number for your business. The DUNS number is what's going to be used for you to be able to do government contracts with your business. What they do is if you are certified, a woman in business certified, a minority business certified, they bid. They have allocated money for party planners, for caterers, for everything. You get first dibs. You don't have to work hard in this industry at all because, like me, I don't work hard. Even though I have my regular clients, but I get a lot of government contracts. LinkedIn, for corporate events, you want to be on LinkedIn. I mean, Facebook, Instagram, that's good, but y'all want the big dollars. Y'all want someone to book you for $10,000 just off of just doing something simple, a simple event where you don't have to work hard, but you can still do the small things too, but getting these big events can offset you where you don't have to work as hard. On the back of this, I have a legal formation form. If you don't have any of this information, this may be a start for you to say, hey, I need to get my business in order because making the money is easy, but when it's time to make the big money, when contracts are coming through and they're asking you for all this information and you're sitting there like, well, I don't have that. Now you missed out on an opportunity because you didn't have that information at all.